This community update was brought to you by U Radio. Sitting around with cold beers and enthralled in conversation, individuals came together to develop action plans and ideas to combat climate change for the first Eco Drinks event of the new year. Attendee Adrian Werner says one of the greatest challenges of social movements is making sure they're fun. They believe Eco Drinks brings that to the table.
We actually need spaces where we can get together outside of work hours, outside of our organizing, to actually have casual conversations, get to know each other, because when things get difficult, that's when you need to know each other well enough to be able to say, okay, maybe we disagree on this specific thing, but when we're all together, we're stronger. And also, people don't join things that are lame and sad. We have enough of that in our life that we don't need more. And so we need social movements to be enjoyable. And things like this is a really excellent opportunity to, just have a lighter tone to what could be otherwise really difficult work.
Part of the global movement Green Drinks, gatherings have been hosted by the Manitoba Eco Network since 2007. The Manitoba Eco Network functions as an umbrella for environmental non-government organizations across the province. James Bedham, Manitoba Eco Network's executive director, says the event has experienced some lapses over the years, but as that umbrella, they wanted to ensure Eco Drinks continues as some of the most engaging conversations on climate action happen there.
I know Jennifer McRae over at Climate Change Connection wants to talk to me today after we do this interview about the work she's doing to basically reduce climate emissions and put waste food to use to feed hungry people as we're going through an affordability crisis. And she thinks there's some ways the Eco Network can collaborate, cooperate, and build things out. So we get to, have a beer, chat about it, and a lot of good ideas, perhaps come out of those discussions.
Attracting people from various sectors of work, potential collaboration is part of many discussions around the table, explains Laura Teller, who spent most of the evening learning more about the work others are doing.
It's really interesting to see people connect the dots between the work that they're doing and other people are doing, and then being able to see how they maybe be able to work together, even if it's just amplifying the work of somebody else. But literally, I see examples of people starting to collaborate because of events like this.
Many of these conversations involved climate and energy. Other discussions centered on stopping the development of the Lemay Forest in St. Norbert and the ongoing efforts to protect local bird populations and Indigenous sovereignty. Optimism was a key focus, with the board set up to encourage participants to write down their green dreams for 2025. Jason Cruikshank says his green dream is for Manitoba to focus on electrifying transport in the coming years.
Whether that's the electrification of our public transit system here in Winnipeg, whether that's, two-wheel electrification through electric bikes and electric scooters, or whether it's through, electric vehicles as well for, making sure that people have the supports they need, that if they feel that they need to stick with a vehicle, that they have what they need to be comfortable and supported to move from gasoline to electric.
As for the future of Eco Drinks, Bedham says the Manitoba Eco Network will continue to hold these events throughout the year. He adds their mission will be to encourage Winnipeggers and grassroots movements to adapt to the challenges ahead and strengthen Manitoba's environmental community. You're listening to U Radio, where community voices connect. Stay tuned for more stories and insights that matter. With U Multicultural and the Local Journalism Initiative, I'm Ryan Funk.